Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for stopping by. So this is a continuation of our 1 month Cameroonian food timetable. So today we are on week 2. I hope you already watched week 1, because if you watch week 1, then that's where you're going to find out the things I consider before coming up with my food timetable for the week or for 2 weeks or for a month like we're doing now. So it's important that you watch week 1 and try to curate your own food timetable from there. And yeah, let's jump right into the video. If you are new here, please do me well to subscribe to the channel, and I really appreciate. Thank you guys. So let's jump right into the timetable. So for Monday, we are going to be having banana pancakes for breakfast, and we're going to be having oranges for snacks. If you watched week 1, then you will understand when I say we, who I'm talking about. I just don't want to repeat myself on all the videos. Okay, so we're going to be having oranges for snacks, and then for lunch we are going to have a goosey chicken stew and plantain. Okay, that's what we're going to be having for lunch. And then for dinner we're going to be having spaghetti and pear. So that's what we're going to be having on Monday. We're going to have banana pancakes for breakfast, snacks for oranges for snacks, snacks for oranges, and then we're going to have a goosey chicken stew and plantain for lunch. And then for dinner we're going to have spaghetti and pear. Now let's move over to Tuesday. On Tuesday we're going to have sardine sandwich. And when I'm talking of sardine sandwich, you guys know the sardine sandwich that we used to have in those days on Christmas Day. Like when you go to the party, one auntie will be cutting bread, removing the edges, and then another auntie will be mixing the butter and the sardine. That in those days, not these new sardines that I'm seeing now. That sardine that had a red container that they're written sardine on, that's the sandwich I'm talking about. That's what we're going to be having for breakfast. And then we're going to have bananas as snacks. Of course, the kids, somebody like me, their mommy, their auntie, I can decide to just have Gary for snacks. I don't know, I keep saying this, like the only thing I have for snacks is Gary. Anyway, then we're going to have the same egusi stew and rice, this time no longer plantain. We're going to have it with rice on Tuesday for lunch. And then for dinner we are going to finish up the egusi stew. Okay, as the adults we're going to eat it up maybe with rice or with whatever else is available, and then the kids are going to have pap and puff puff for dinner. On Monday everybody is going to have spaghetti and pear, including the kids, but on Tuesday we are going to finish up the egusi stew because I believe it's going to be left just small. And why I'm saying this is because I know the quantity I cook. Like when I buy my egusi to cook, I know that okay, I normally use 7 cups of egusi to cook. I use 4 cups of egusi to make my okomobong, and it lasts this length of time, and this is how it turns out. So in as much as they don't change the cup in the market, I know I can be able to assess. I've made this before, so I know how we ate it and I know how it lasted, so I can be able to assess that. Except that maybe we have like a guest, or maybe something, I don't know, something has to happen for it not to go the way I have already put it down on paper. Okay, and with food timetables, like I said in week 1 when we're doing the week 1 video, you have to be flexible. So if for some reason something has to change, it's fine, we'll find a way to make something else. Sometimes maybe 2 people can eat something else, 2 people eat something else, it's still fine. Everybody must not eat the same thing. So that's what we'll be having for Tuesday. For Wednesday we're going to have akra beans and pear salad. Yes, I don't know, I think I've mentioned this in one of my videos, and I was like, I know some people will think it's strange, but let me tell you who brought this to our house. It's my husband. Normally akra beans and pap was even strange to me as well, but I came to realize that lots of people eating that. It's like I was living under a rock. I did not know, but now I enjoy it and I share it with my kids. Now my husband has introduced us to akra beans and pear salad, so that's what we'll be having for breakfast on Wednesday. The kids are going to have their snacks, biscuits, and then for lunch we're going to be having almighty fufu and eru. You guys, I don't know, fufu and eru is one meal that I can eat it like twice a week, more than twice a week. Like nobody gets tired of it. It's always very nice. So yeah, we're going to have fufu and eru, and then we're going to have pap. The kids, of course, are going to have pap in the evening. You guys are going to see a lot of pap, and I think I've toned it down a lot because there was a time when I did my food timetable and I realized, shockingly, if you follow me from my vlogging channel, I feel like I've been saying it a lot, but I have to because that's part of me. So I have a lifestyle channel where I share my journey as a Christian mom, trying to grow spiritually, trying to live day by day in Cameroon. I share videos of my life like that on that channel. I had once shared a full timetable there, and on that full timetable the whole dinner was pap. My kids were having pap. Like, if my kids go to, if you give my kids like spaghetti at that time, if you give them spaghetti for dinner and they go to bed without eating pap, they'll wake you up in the middle of the night asking for pap. So pap became something that they were having every day, and so we're trying to slowly take ourselves out of that. So we're trying to introduce like maybe rice and egg sauce. We're just trying to introduce other things to them in the evenings, and sometimes it's a hassle because where they are right now, the only two things that they actually want to have in the evenings is either cornflakes or pap. So I'm trying to see how I can introduce other things in the evening for them without any challenges. Yeah, so they are going to have pap. On Thursday we are going to have bread and tea, and then for snacks, pawpaw, and then for lunch it's going to be gari and eru. So most times I make fufu on the first day when I make my eru when it's still fresh, and then I make gari. You guys, the lady that helps me here, the help that comes here, and the lady that comes over to the house to help me with cooking and washing of clothes, she has taught me how to make water fufu. So I'll be making water fufu. I have some in the freezer that we're going to use for this arrow, and it's just amazing to see that I can actually make water fufu. I'll probably do a video showing you guys how to make water fufu from scratch. I'm sure you guys are going to be interested. Okay, so the second day we're going to have gari and eru, and then in the night the kids are going to have their cornflakes. Depending on the nature of the eru, you guys, now the quantity of water leaf I used to buy before, like when I want to cook eru now, I have to really spend like 5,000 francs and above if it has to go for 2 days. And even with the 5,000, I feel like I'll manage. Sure, let's not even talk about that. I did a video on how to survive inflation. People should go and watch that video. Because I don't even know what's happening. Like, a bundle of water leaf is 300. Sometimes it goes right up to 400, and I'm like, wow. So on Friday we're going to have hot pot, and I'm going to try my possible best to have hot pot. If you watch week 1, you would know why I'm saying that I'll try my possible best to have hot pot. Okay, then for snacks it's going to be chin chin. I still have some flavor in the freezer, so maybe chin chin, and then maybe they're going to drink some flavor, or maybe ice cream. I don't know if we go out. Okay, no, Friday, that will be Saturday. That's only possible on Saturday and Sunday, because Friday they're going to be in school, and once they come back, so it's just going to be chin chin and flavor that I have in the freezer. Okay, then I'm going to make ginseng sauce and yam, and I'm going to either put trotters or fish, not yet sure, but I'm going to make ginseng sauce and yam. So that's what we're going to be having for lunch on Friday. And then in the evening it's going to be ginseng sauce and rice. If in case I have leftover rice, it's going to be leftover rice. If not, I'm going to boil fresh rice, and we're going to eat with ginseng sauce in the evening. And this is one of the rare times that I have the opportunity to make the children eat something else apart from pap and cornflakes in the evening. So I hope that they're going to indulge and enjoy. On Saturday I'm going to take my time and make gâteau and yogurt. Okay, gâteau and yogurt, because it is yummy, and Saturday is a good day to make such. Saturday, Monday, Sunday, those, no, not Sunday, Sunday is church day, but Saturday and Monday, those are good days where the kids are home and I can go ahead and make something like that will take a bit of time. The rising time, like time to rise, maybe pop, maybe gâteau, but this Saturday or that Saturday but on Saturday it's going to be gâteau and yogurt. And then for snacks it's going to be pineapple, and then we are going to have dole and miondo. Dole and miondo, because it is weekend. Okay, so I'm going to keep the ginseng sauce, and on Saturday we are going to have dole and miondo instead. And then in the evening on Saturday, of course, you guys know, tell me what they're going to have, cornflakes. And then on Sunday we're going to have dodo egg and tea for breakfast, and then snacks, biscuit and juice. They're going to receive that from church. And then because it's Sunday, I'm not too sure, but for the sake of this timetable I have ndole written there. I have miondo, I have gari. Sometimes I eat dole and gari. Yes, I know it's strange to some people, but yeah, so I just have these options there, should in case we go out it's going to change. But if not, this is what we're going to have. Then for dinner on Sunday, not too sure yet, but I have ideas of things that can be eaten. We can have the ginseng sauce, because remember I made ginseng sauce and we ate it just on Friday. or we are going to be eating it. I'm using the past tense because this is a timetable that by the time you guys are watching this video, I will probably have already used it or still to use it. So I don't know. I keep using past tense and present tense, but all the same, yeah, this ginseng sauce can go for 2 days, but I'm going to keep it in the fridge, and then we'll probably have it um on Sunday in the evening. So yeah, so that's week 2 of our Cameroonian food timetable. Hope you have made yours and made your life easy, and yeah, just giving yourself time to not be thinking about what to cook and what not to cook. Thank you guys for watching this video. My name is Judita, and I will be looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video.